Hey everyone, I hope you're doing wonderful. Today I want to talk about different investments that I've had success with and that I will have success with when I get to retirement age. It seemed like it took forever to kind of compile this list and to slowly invest in these things, and I just never felt like I was going to get ahead. Like for 20 years, it was like, oh my gosh, we've worked so hard to save in different vehicles, and I just don't see the fruits of that yet. But I feel like I'm finally in a position where I can look back and say, you know what, I think others would benefit from this, and that's why I'm sharing. So, one of the investments I found very helpful has been an oil investment. If you ever get connected or find anyone who has like a small oil business, some of the larger ones do this too, but you don't make quite as much with the larger ones because they're more established. But I started with a smaller family oil company down in Texas. I got connected through GoBundance. Someone knew someone, and that's how I found that resource. And because I got in so early, the chunk of money I had to put in was smaller, and I make great returns, like in the 40-something% range. Not guaranteed for everyone, but I'm doing really well with that. Another investment that I think will be huge when I get to retirement age. I actually have two Roth IRAs. One is through I Trust Capital, so it's just crypto related. I can buy gold and silver on there too. And I think that one is going to be awesome. Like in the next 15 years, I think crypto is going to skyrocket. I think it's going to be used like the technology behind the coins. They're going to be like solid tech companies, and that's going to be used for everything. Real estate, financial stuff, keeping your regular bank accounts on the ledger and all that good stuff. So I really think I Trust is going to be great. I have another Roth IRA that's also just in the stock market and has some precious metals in it and other oil investments and all that. I also have a 457 through school. I like that one. I decided not to roll that one over into my IRAs because I like that I can take this money out at any time. If you're a teacher, I don't know if there's other professions that have access to the 457, but I can take out the money that I put in now that I'm out of the first district that I saved that money in, and I can use it before 59 and a half without penalty. So I really like that access too. I like having that quicker access to that money. Another thing that I have is a triplex. I had some single families. I was a landlord for a couple of years, and I sold those within 2-3 years of fixing them up and renting them out for a little bit. I took those gains and I invested in a triplex, and that's what I still own today. I like the appreciation, the depreciation, and I like the little bit of cash flow. It really does help with the active income on my taxes. So I really think that's good. Everyone should have one rental, I believe. It is a little bit of work. Definitely took some time to get used to contracts and what the laws are and treating your tenants like they should be treated. So I really like doing it. Real estate's very high right now, price-wise and interest rate-wise. So I'm just going to wait to buy any more of those. Another thing that I have invested in is just on regular crypto exchanges, not in any retirement accounts. I do have money in crypto exchanges, so that way it's very liquid. I can quickly, put money in, take money out. Yes, I got to pay taxes on the gains, so don't forget that if you do this. But I really think that's going to pay off big time in the future here. This should be a bull market here in 2025, so I'm excited for that to happen. Let's see, another one. I have a primary house that I'm in right now. It's almost paid off, and the equity that I have in this house now, I'll be able to pull out of that there's several different formats or forms I could do that in, a HELOC or just refinance into a new loan. But I can use that equity this has taken 25 years to pay down now and put that in another investment. So having that available is awesome. Very excited for that. So that's why I like to hold on to real estate a lot of times so that I can use that in the future. Let's see, what else? Another thing that I've invested in is whole life insurance. I have one of those policies. It's probably not the best policy because we got it a long time ago before this whole insurance thing / using the cash flow and reinvesting and all kinds of stuff. It's really become popular now, but we have that, and I also have term life insurance, so that'll pay off a little bit in the future here. I think we actually get what we put in back at the end of the term policy. That's how this one's written up. So, like nice little chunk of money, not worth what it was, back when we first invested, but it's something, so that's good. Another thing that I've invested in is a company called Linkto, Linqto. And this is like private capital raising, and it's before a company goes public and has public shares offered to buy. And so I'm basically allowed to get in early into Linkto and buy whatever shares I want to. I bought one's crypto related and one is, I think, Linkto itself, the company. So before they go public, you kind of get in at a lower price so that when they go public, it's going to hopefully zoom up much higher as that process happens. Let's see, did I miss anything? I have on my list here. I think I got them all. Yeah. So I really do feel some of this income is completely passive, like the oil investment. Eventually my IRAs will be very passive, even though I had to put money in every year. Some of them are kind of semi-passive, like the real estate. It does take some work for sure, and compiling of receipts and all that fun stuff. Some are definitely a little more time consuming and require a little bit more patience. Time is money, and waiting 20, 30 years for something to build up is no small thing. So that's what I've done so far. If you guys have any ideas on what you've done to either bring in passive or semi-passive money, I would love to know what you do. I've done things that I have an interest in, plus that are pretty easy and don't take a lot of extra effort because I'm very busy with my 4 kids and 2 businesses. I'm an agent and I'm a teacher. So anything is possible. You just have to do it consistently. So that's probably the biggest lesson I could, impart to you is do it every month or do it every year, whatever you're able to kind of save up for. I like doing it monthly, making it automatic, so I don't even know what's happening. It's done. I don't even have to think about it. So if you have any questions about any of these, let me know. If you want to know more about a certain one, let me know. And if you have any that you really like yourself, I would totally be interested in hearing what vehicles work best for you. So could be retirement related or just passive income every month. Right now, money is coming in. It doesn't take too much time. I would love to know what that is. All right, I hope you guys found this informative. Maybe, maybe not, but hopefully I can give you some ideas too on what to kind of look into and just investigate. I do hope in the future to buy a business or two. I'm watching some people on YouTube and Instagram that do this, and they buy very kind of low time consuming businesses, and they hire a manager to take care of the day-to-day stuff, and they also kind of do seller financing, so it's very little money out of pocket, if at all. So a lot of businesses go unsold every year because there's no one to buy them, and the sellers don't know how to hook up with people who are looking to buy these things. So I'm getting more into that realm. I'm also a real estate agent, but I don't plan to do that forever, and I don't plan to teach forever either. So I'm trying to transition into other ways to make money and maybe make more money than I'm used to. So it's going to take time. It's all a learning experience. So let me know what you guys think, what your ideas and plans are for your own future. And I'd love to chat about it in the comments below. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.